Lifestyle Live. Come and see, you'll agree. There's a positive energy. Lifestyle Live. It's so good to be alive. Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Good morning. You are looking live at the Wish TV 8 mobile news tracker. Guess what, Indiana? It's snowing. Now, please, don't be surprised. It's January. We live in Indiana. Of course it's snowing. What did you think was going to happen? The mobile news tracker is out there tracking the roads. We're going to be checking in with Cody Adams shortly and find out just what the roads are like. Right now, though, let's check in with the man. Randy Ollis, meteorologist extraordinaire, is standing in front of his weather wall with lots of dope for all of you.
Yeah, I tell you what here, George, it's been kind of a nasty morning outside here. These bands of heavy snow rolling on through the airport, just under 3 inches of snow, and the snow is still coming on down. Live picture at Morse Reservoir, snow, temperature 33 degrees. We do have that winter storm warning still in effect. A good part of central Indiana back out across Illinois. That's in effect until 7 o'clock during this evening. Here's Storm Tracker, and you can see the darker bands of blue moving on through. This has been some pretty heavy snow moving in across parts of central and northern Indiana. You get down to the south, say, Columbus area, Greensburg, but it has switched over to all rain just south of Bloomington. So the snow will continue into at least early this afternoon. And then as the low does move out, we'll stop at a noontime. This is going to diminish to some scattered snow showers and some snow flurries here, too. Our snowfall prediction map, we're going to stick with it. As I mentioned, the airport's up to almost 3 inches of snow. 4, 5, 6 inches of snowfall. That's probably the average here. It's a heavy wet snow, so a lot of that's compacting as it does hit the ground. Couple spots maybe approaching 7 or 8 inches, isolated 8-inch amounts, especially up north, and then lesser amounts downstate. Greensburg had a report of about 1.5 inches of some snow and slush as it has changed over to all rain down there across Decatur County. Outside right now, downtown snowing 33, east-northeast wind coming at us about 14 miles an hour. Temperatures really not bad. Highs this afternoon, 50 Louisville, 34 here, so we may eke out another degree or so, and 33 in South Bend. Tomorrow, again, we'll have some flurries, some scattered snow showers. Any accumulation on Thursday should be probably under 1 inch of snow. And it'll be chilly again, highs tomorrow at 31 degrees. And real quick here, just checking out the next 8 days. Flurries, some snow showers Thursday and Friday. I think Saturday dry, and then maybe another weak system coming in late Sunday or Monday. Temperatures cooling down to the 20s by the middle part of next week. So there you have it, George. This is going to wind down here early this afternoon, and we'll probably end up around 4, 5, maybe 6 inches of snow. A couple of spots up north may have a little bit more than that, but it's a heavy wet snow, and when you get the breaks in the snow out there, boy, the roads start to clear out fairly nicely where they have put some salt down, so things will improve later on.
All right, good stuff. We'll be checking back on that. Thanks, Randy. Which brings us now to Cody Adams. He's in the mobile news tracker checking out the roads. Cody, when I was driving into work this morning very early before the sun came up, the roads weren't too bad, but it looks to me like things have deteriorated a little bit.
Yeah, George, that's kind of been the weird part about this travel this morning is we've been driving around since, 3:30 this morning, Nate Gold and I, and it's changed gradually over that time, a little bit up and down. I want to flip it around here. We're at a stop now. This is our view. That's a van. But the way this has been going this morning is we've had spurts where it's been very, very calm, very clean. And then there have been other moments where Nate himself has been like, hey, I need to get off this road because this isn't comfortable. We're not good here. And so it's really just kind of dependent upon how much travel there is on certain roads. Obviously, the main highways, interstates, those have been fairly treated and taken care of, and a lot of travel on those, so those have been fairly clean. The side roads, on and off ramps, bridges and overpasses, those things have been the most difficult to navigate through, and we've had moments where it's been a heavy fall of that snow, and Randy was just talking about it being that heavy, compact snow. So it may not look like there's a lot landing, but it's piling on itself, and then it's creating some of those slush spots in the road as well, which has made that difficult to travel on. So for the most part, again, a lot of the roads, especially in the metro area, are okay. When you start to get onto the outer edges of that, and we've been all over them. We've been up to Boone County, down down to Putnam County, over to Johnson County. We've been all over the place, and every location has seemed different just based upon the travel and how those roads have been treated. So just take your time if you go out. Make sure that you know what route you need to take, and maybe you have to take a little bit extra time to do it, but get there safely. So now, George, we're going to just throw it back to you as we continue to travel around and check out the roads.
You filled me with optimism. Thanks, Cody. And I've said it before, television producers are never convinced it's snowing until there's a reporter out standing in the snow. This morning, that intrepid reporter is Wish TV's Amisha Ramsey, who joins us live in Greenwood. Amisha, look at you. You're smart. You're all bundled up, and you have awesome hair. A lot of people don't put hats on their head who have awesome hair. You are smart, lady.
You know, I do have a lot of hair. Thanks, George. I have a lot of hair, but I like to stay warm, which is why I bundled up. You know, it's not a fashion statement when you're trying to stay warm, George. I know you've been out here before and covered the snow, but we want to let folks know what's going on in Greenwood. We're downtown at Main Street in Madison. Just look at this road. We see some traffic here. A lot of slush on the ground, but we've seen snow plows all throughout this morning and earlier today, just making sure the roads are clear for people and safe to drive. Now, we see a lot of the snow accumulation is either on the side of the roads. A lot of it is accumulated in areas that are less traveled, like this parking lot that we see here. It's the PNC Bank parking lot. We see a combination of city employees. However, we see some private contractors as well. Just take a look over this way. We have a gentleman who is plowing the snow in this parking lot, and he's doing a pretty good job to make sure things are clear. Now, I learned some new and interesting things today, something called thunder snow, which is happening in the southern area, so which is where we are here in Greenville. Folks were reporting that as well. And what we've been doing to gauge and measure how fast the snow is falling out, Drew, if you wouldn't mind looking over here, I have a snow angel that I made a bit earlier. I just added the halo not too long ago, but as you can see, those are the wings, and this is the little sheery part here to illuminate the snow angel. And George, I do also have something for you too. We were having a little fun in making snowballs, so I might just go ahead and throw it that way. I don't want to hit Drew, our photographer, but George, this was for you.
And when we check back with you, Amisha, we fully expect for you to have built a snowman.
Yeah.